WWE, baby.
Welcome to Timeline Radio Sports. Takauza.
Hey, Kumza, how's it?
Imlo.
Allah.
Hey, welcome back.
Yes, mnyana ulahleko.
Hayi mina bengithi uzawufuna iskipa se-Chiefs.
Hayi man, angina-size lapha nekhosini. Problem.
Hayi no, ungawari uzobuza ulingana nayo. Hayi bafethu siyabonga. It's episode what? 23. Ngi late. Hayi no mara mina ngizobiza nge-22 angithi Takauza bekangekho. Last week so ingathi 22. No, episode 23 siyabonga bafethu ne-subscriber siyayibona iyanyuka. Ghost.
Sanibonani.
Hey, sawubona.
Hello. Good yourself?
I'm good. And you good, ne?
Very.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. So welcome guys. Yeah, you're tuning into Timeline Radio Sports and I'm your ghost lady of the house. So today we have Njenge Njwayelo, trending and controversial topics to talk about. So yeah, can we just start? Ne?
Ready when you are.
Yeah. But the first one, Ega Hugo Bruce. Ne? So we saw that there was a what do we call a squad that Bruce had to cut for the friendly Bafana, right? So a lot happened Lapayan. So I'll just read for you guys to give you a scoop. So based on March 2026 reports, an Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Sipho Chain was omitted from the Bafana squad from the friendlies against Panama, despite the recording 14 clean matches in 21 PSL matches. Hugo Bruce addressed the surprise exclusion, explaining it was not due to lack of performance, but rather a strategic decision to test the depth. So people have been going on and on about some of the players not being selected and some of the players being able to get in the squad, like the squad. Some of them, they don't deserve to be there. I saw the likes of OCBC. People were comparing OCBC with Kekana. So I also saw Reynas. Some of the people were often Reynas Abekona instead of Mahopa or Foster. So what was your take? Will the squad Leso Bruce as Katie?
Hey, Matala. Hey, Matala, there's always controversy every time Ibafana is about to play because he never follows the script. He always finds a way you know. Well, Gundaba Gasipo. Usipo brought this on himself, man. Truth be told. Yes, Bengugelele came eyabone siwelele labadlale 1-1. You know, for that whole entire match he never got injured because Siwelele scored first. They had to change the game, they equalized, they had to try and score the winning goal. He never got injured. And that thing I am turned because, you know, if you check other goalkeepers when it comes to time wasting, abasayenzi lento le yokulala kumele kungene medical team assista. It's I'm begging in a good spot, and Hugo is very strict, and there's also talk ukuthi he's a ringleader la Panok Pirates when it comes to acknowledging our supporters. He decides when to go greet the supporters and when not to. Hugo knows that. I think personality yakhe iyaclasha no Hugo, and naye akazincedi by some of the things that he does.
So do you think it's okay for a coach to select players based on their attitude and not the quality or evaluate to the team?
If it's going to disrupt my team, I'll leave you at home. If your attitude is going to disrupt the harmony that I'm trying to create a national team, I'll leave you at home as well.
Yeah. Anyway, uTakhaza sekaringile. I think into ekhulumile is even though yabona indaba ye attitude and so on, bengasinto ebengifake emqondweni. Mina I thought because of it's a friendly game, then thinking ukuthi also you need to check it out ukuthi abanye abo goalkeeper bangenza njani. Should it happen ukuthi mhlambe uWilliam Salimali ukabo, then ngiyazi ukuthi nginosipho is my number 1 and then I need someone else also abolena bayaveza izandla nani yabo. So but again when it comes to attitude player, yes, it plays actually a role enkulu because of anga-influencer other players ukuthi yabona bathene against the coach or something like that. So it's very much important ukuthi whoever pick up based on like actually merit, yes, but also nanokuthi how do they gel with other players. I remember you said something more very much previous episode, so I think it will be the same thing as well.
But don't you think ukuthi I see no difference, but I stand to be corrected, between Uchine and Williams when it comes to the attitude. Williams unayo the same attitude Uchine nayo we squad la Bafana squad, because now we are khona ukutshela uHugo ukuthi ayifaka abantu manje. He did that last time. It was not a bad thing to do. Ukuthi no, so I'm introduced on foot gang and everyone was excited. So get some more, you know. I think China do the same thing. Now even Williams nokumbona achikana, let's say, during the match. I feel like when the very same thing. Now let that spirit to the team. So do you think it's wrong for him to do that?
I think Williams is he's an assistant coach, man, in the field. Because now Sundowns, if you have seen, he goes to Cardoso give him instructions of what to do. I think as a goalkeeper, you have a much clearer view you play, because ohlalo semova and you can be able to see what can we do to improve. In terms of good similarities, goalkeepers bayasho everyone by they know what you can't be normal and be a goalkeeper. Ama goalkeepers abantu kumele babe ne loose screw nyana ukuthi abekho mnandi nyana. That's what make them ukuthi kuba ama goalkeeper. You can't be a normal guy and turn to be a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think those characteristics zihambana nokuba a goalkeeper.
Okay.
But you can't be a Bruce Boma and be a good goalkeeper. Okay. No, yana as in mina angiboni ukuthi isimila Williams like he's a leader somehow. So you will get such things where like senior players they like take part in terms of squad and for example lento okhulume ngayo yakamfukeng like he was still young at that time and ukuthi then Williams ubona ukuthi akangalahlelwa ku depend, then this is the right time to introduce a young player, because now ube young uyayazi yonke lento leyo, then that's when akwazi ukuthi indicate ku coach
uke wakora 5 goals Brazil.
Come 5 but anyway wakhula naye introduce kanjalo up until azabe end. And also the difference between the two keepers that we're talking about, remember ukuthi Williams makes the team tick. Honestly speaking, he makes the team tick. Then Uchine, he's just a goalkeeper, yes, with a good defense, but angeke rely kuye like to a point ukuthi ngathi between yena no Williams. So Williams is super keeper, like the Tumele Mkhune style nyana. So also I think he's the only goalkeeper nama assist amaningi with PSL currently. So there is a huge difference between the two.
Okay. So based on whatever changes so do you think izomsebenzela, because introducing new people etimini manje, I don't think I'm a friendly now for the whole year ukuthi sizodlala for the whole year. I think sinama friendly nje abalwayo yabo. So introducing abantu right now kuzomsiza ngani when we go into the World Cup? You said something off air. You said uChina uzobuya for the World Cup. But why angezi manje azoblender again with the team azobuya masebi World Cup? Why do you have to play other people with my friend list and then introduce other people we on tournaments?
In that regard, in that regard, remember ukuthi coach uyasazi scheme sakhe already uyazi ukuthi uzoya ngabobani ku World Cup currently. So now you need to test ukuthi what if maybe Williams uyalimala, Williams udlala eAfrica udlala ngapha, what if uyalimala, what if fatigue nayo sipho China, what if kuba na something eyenzakala, you'll never know. This is football. So you need to know ukuthi at least nginobani ozo replace, and I don't think ukuthi usipho sadinga ukuthi ajele ne team. He's been there, he knows exactly what is happening. It's more like if you are Hambo Yolanda Velimoto has been there. He knows exactly what is happening. But if ulanda goalkeeper ukuthi ayikaze yaba lapha then kuba lula for yona ukuthi at least ithole leya feeling leya bafana. So for me ama friendly, it's about check ukuthi ama combination asebenza kanjani nanokuthi ke should it happen ukuthi lo angabe available and then ngazama bani futhi.
I was surprised by a collab ka the other guy Johnson. I thought ukuthi uzobuyisa Smith Law. That young boy under 20 begamise ku AFCON. You know, you take the boy to AFCON, he sits there, he doesn't play, and then you get a friendly game. You don't call back the boy ukuthi azo continue ukuthi accrue into the national team setup where I'm sure completely busy. You understand? I mean, he knows what he can get from Ukos. Ukos has always been called up. Okay, maybe if ever beguyindaba ukuthi ufuna ukutesta depth anayo, maybe bekezobiza yena uWilliams abize le Smith Law abize nayo lo goalkeeper lo weAmazulu just to see ukuthi bangamupha in. But to drop Smith Law completely from a call-up, it was a bit of a surprise for me. You took him to AFCON.
But I think that's also my issue when it comes to Bruce, and I understand the philosophy because one thing about him is that a guy for regular,
the most wanted
people. Yes. Like Oya for those if you were given a chance and why prover, you get called by Bruce.
Yeah.
For what I remember who's this? Namtajela was once called because of a performance. I think he had 2 games.
Yeah.
Also okay, I forgot, but again, so my issue is that because I think indlela sebenza ngayo, if someone I approve of it, we saw usbelebele but akazange bekhona to the cut, but we saw him. So abantu abanjengayo if eqhubeka approver uzobabiza like we tournament for the big tournament, but yet bekangekho kuma friendless. Lo muntu lo ukhuluma ngayo ukuthi uSmith ukuthi bamkhathile, we still don't know ukuthi why, you know, because nami I felt like bekakhona we AFCON akazange azadlale, but now wayangaphiwa chance yokudlala, you know,
Boma friendlies.
Yes, because umbonile. So uzobabiza labantu laba bafike bazohlala lapha abangenzi next, then the next thing kuzoba na something azoyiblame, you know.
Yeah, umadala, as much as I tackle into consideration in the performance and form, I think umuntu obeliever ku synergy yakhe nama players. I mean Okekana currently he's one of the better center backs that we have in the country, but he's not there. And if we can go stats for stats between Okekana and Osibisi, Okekana deserves to be there more than Osibisi. But Umadala has had now a relationship there, no Osibisi. It's difficult for him to drop in. There are many players like Panesquat in UFC, like Umubi, I think Kawatwele injury like if it was not due to that injury, because of my squatting. And he hardly plays, but he's always there.
Yeah.
Because he's competing no mudao. But Unyiko Mubi is always in the national team call up. Yeah. Because of I don't know what Omatalo Sebenza Ganjan. Once he believes in you, he believes in you.
But he has the father figure thing.
Exactly.
I think the reason we never to the call up is because of the backlash anayo currently with the fans. Remember, Mfokeng, when the season started, people felt like Mfokeng is not doing well, he's not right, what. And the reason you go Tambi, the watch and Ageko in his best level. But to drop him now, hence he was called up. So same applies to Swiss. I think it's the same thing. Bambuze even about Unkota, but the reason for Unkota was that a lot wins like
in his personal life,
yes. So if it was less and then Bam expects to perform, that is not right. Or like I guys are going to perform. So he has the father figure in him. I think that's why. But now I want to ask about people Babafuna Reynas. What is your take on that? Between SS when it was like he didn't make it into the cut yet.
Yes, okay. Beslogos complain of Renas, which why even like
no, of course.
But also Ukumbuluguti. Last I said, coach is quite. I think that's the easiest job because of you looking at a combination and everything. One other thing you noticed recently, Uguti, Sundowns, as much as they are playing, but now they are starting to introduce a lot of foreign players. We squad south, so that makes it now difficult to rely on like a Sundowns as a team. Uguti, we will take striking force the Sundowns because of agasekwe one manje or agadlali na someone uguti o combine nayo or like South Africa then. Okay, if I take these two, so hence perhaps bam dropper based on ukuthi uma khopa mangabe angenile uyakhona ukuthi abuya azolinka apha abuya yenzeni then udlala nabantu engathi ubajwayele rather than ukuthi uthathe umuntu ojwayele ukusupply abo Santos yabo Alende yabo banibani yabo. So I think that's the reason.
Yeah, and the mistake we're making is comparing Reyners no Makgopa. The reason Bruce angambizi Reyners is because of Bruce preferred striker lapana home. Olomfana loso odlale England.
Yeah.
You know, because a player can no Reyners is similar.
Yeah.
Makgopa is a different ball game compared to Forster. Forster no Reyners, they play almost the similar type of game. So now Makgopa is a different dimension for a coach because he's lanky, can win those headers for you, he can hold up play, he can fetch and collect the balls. Yeah, understand? Whereas Reyners, no Forster, they are more of the runners. You understand? And now Bruce has decided to go to runner yake la Panago national team of Forster. So that's the person who riding Reyners are computer na national team, not Makgopa. Makgopa is a different kind of play.
Okay. So moving on to our second topic, it's about the Mofokeng role change. So Bafana head coach Hugo Broos has announced a significant technical shift for Relebohile Mofokeng, stating he will no longer play the Orlando Pirates star as a winger, but will instead deploy him as a number 10. So Bruce stated that Mofokeng does not possess the specific qualities for the winger, but he has the intelligence and the skill to be a very good number 10 for the national team. Okay, so I think we all saw that, and based on what Bruce said, do you think it's the right, is it the right move to play Mofokeng as a 10?
I think Omadala is trying to find a successor to his golden boy.
Yeah.
As much as Omadala had issues no Themba Zwane when he initially arrived, but he saw Themba is a different player for a national team. So he has tried Umaswangaini, he has tried Umbule. He now wants to try Urine Lapan.
Yeah.
And I also believe he can succeed.
But to say he's not a winger.
Well, for him.
Okay.
Yeah, for him is not.
Okay.
No, I think that's a good decision, coach. So far, since we figure we are fan. Actually, since we figure South Africa, that's one of the best decisions. For me now, Mofokeng, he is not a winger. It's such. If Upegama came with Pirates, mostly proactive, most deliver. Maga
Central.
outside the box. So even if no matter baller from a side in, so then with immaturity, because I feel with one of the position of number 10, it needs a lot of maturity. You need to grow up. Then that's when now bamkhulisa khona really, which okay, uzodlala like that position because of as a winger, most coaches used to say it's easier because of which ngapha touchline. So the only thing okumele uyilwele ukuthi umuntu ozokumaka this side. Then ibhola mawuya ngapha liyaphuma kumele uqedele umuntu. But now if you are central, then you're having people move emasidini all over. So then you need to think fast. Like yabona the likes of Siphumbule, sabo Thembazwane, the way like badlala ngakhona. So for me I feel ukuthi ukusiza umfana ukuthi akhule and then akwazi ukuthi amature again. Then now sesingakwazi ukuthi sithi hayi seka ready for ukuthi angahamba overseas.
Okay. So do you think when the right man ngabiza uTito for that position? Tito
man, Utito is my favorite player, being honest. Utito is favorite player, but Utito usa like also and also my fans. So others actually half is happy, half is not happy. So as a coach futhi kuyomthatha umlahlela lapha uzifaka futhi na enkingeni nawe, because if uTito akaperform then at the end of the day they end up blaming everything to uTito, or if team might perform we end up blaming everything to uTito. Even go Pirates kwenza the same thing. But I feel ukuthi uTito is one brilliant player.
Yeah, but yabona naye currently yabona na go Pirates he comes in second half because I think they are trying to manage expectations that fans have high. So in the few games that he has played, when he came on, he created, he scored, bring back that confidence. So what my fans are gonna be on his back that much. Yeah. So gradually he'll get back to his normal game. But currently, the way I'm managing I think it's the right way to go about it. You manage the expectations. He comes in, he changes the game in your favor, and then they start believing we are for next game. Why understand? Second half. So I think it's the right way. Gradually, also as a 4-minute 40, and he'll go back to the starting lineup.
Okay. So what is your take on Thembazwane?
Umatala, if it was up to him, because of Thembazwane lemela misego AFCON, I'm telling you, I think medically was advised to leave him, and he won't help you. But if it was according to him, because Thembazwane hambanga wheelchair ngama crashes, that's how much he believes in that guy. So it was going to happen either way with the national team. And then now go Sundowns, you can see he's not starting games. He's coming in the second half to come and dictate play for a team. So that's what Umatala he said in a good press conference. He spoke for him for 5 minutes and he was like, he's ready, he's sold, he's bringing him back.
So moving on to our next topic, we have the saga of Orlando Pirates coach Wadu. So as from March 2026, reports indicated that Abdeslam Wadu is currently experiencing significant frustration in his role as the head coach of Orlando Pirates. Despite experiencing the early season success, which included the MTN 8 winning, the Moroccan mentor is reportedly unhappy due to the following reasons. So number one is the management interference. So the sources claimed that there is a growing tension due to the management interfering in the tactical matters, which has caused the frustration. Another issue is the lack of control. Wadu is seeking a full authority over the squad decision, specifically regarding players and the player signings and the departure ahead of the new season. Another reason is the squad size. So the coach has experienced a dissatisfaction regarding a bloated squad, reportedly up to like 40 players, noting that it complicates the training. also the other issue was the accountability issue. There is a frustration that he had that he is held solely accountable for the results while experiencing the interference. So I think this issue is something we normally deal or not deal, but siyazi ukuthi something ikhona when it comes to the South African football clubs not giving a full authority or allowance to the coaches ukuthi benze umsebenzi wawo. So now siyayibona na coach Wadu apparently he's also not happy. Yeah, so what is your take on that? Like, what's the way forward?
Okay, first thing, I fail to understand ukuthi ama signings I enjoy Pirates mostly. They are from Galants, and he's the coach from Galants.
True.
So I fail to understand Magati because I believe ukuthi recommendation yakho ukuthi Maslandeni Sendeni Nantangela the other one, this other guy Chabatsani, you understand, they're all from Galants. So those are his signings.
Yeah.
In terms of his squad size, Pirates has always had a big squad. That is why Papiki began a Pirates and Orlando. So it's always been there. Pirates has always had a huge squad.
Yeah.
So he may find a plan ukuthi uzikhreatele yakhe Pirates neyakhe Orlando azwazi ukuthi akhona ukubalance. Other than that, I don't see ukuthi okhalelani because it's a known fact ukuthi big teams in South Africa management always has a say.
Yeah.
You go to Naturena, you go to Sundowns, you go to Pirates. Management always, because I believe if it's something, it's yours. In fact, you want to have a say. I can't just allow you to uyenze umathanda ngento yami, even if I see what it's not.
But if usho njalo, then why hire someone to do the job for you or the work for you?
My man, I get it's a formal structure.
Yeah.
Hey, so you must have a coach, you must have an assistant coach, but it doesn't mean when you have those people there when you can't have a say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think also as within Twitter cause I show you betting no ngithi hawo sekakhuluma liqedile. I think I show you ukuthi like most yabantu abanama teams they love Ebola. So and some of them, it's like being a parent. You wanted to be a doctor and then you failed. So once you kuba udokotela, then you will want to live that dream through your child. So if ukaiza avula a team, then ufuna ukuthi akwazi ukuthi apushe le anto le yena ngakhona ukuthi achieve. So uzofuna ukupush ukuthi I team idlale ngale ndlela le afuna ngayo nanani. So but mina for on my side, as much as wonke ama team anayo that like interference in management, I feel like ukuthi Sundowns has at least managed ukuthi ba allow coach ukuthi abe na that much bigger percent or bigger pie ayidlalayo when it comes to I squad ukuthi abobani bayadlala abobani benzani. We don't find Sundowns mostly ibana most yalezi zinto lezo ukuthi ngathi ba interfere kakhulu yabo. But when it comes to Kubo Pirates, Kubo Kaizer Chiefs, like we are expecting that. It's like the small teams, obviously abo team Sugazi, they will also do the same thing yabo. So for me now the solution I feel like ukuthi you should go for a coach that or understand the philosophy yake, and then that also match with a philosophy team, and then now or understand the philosophy team so that ukuthi mangabe athi ngifuna play kanje siyazi ukuthi le play lizomsiza ngani, and then also naye makathi okay this is my like my style of play, then we're gonna play like this angithi uzozipresent uzozithengisa kuwe at that particular moment. Then from lapho bese team ikwazi ukuthi like irun, because at the end of the day it's not fair ukuthi coach atshele ukuthi you selecting this one, and then baya lose abaqeda ukuluza then go blame yena the person or select scheme or influence whoever odlalayo, and then yena kusakhulunywa ngayo. So it's like it's a problem.
I will just tell you my issue ne angphikisi whatever Wadu is saying. My issue is why now? Why come out now? Because le ndaba lezi phume now after sesibone ukuthi actually you losing the title. You understand? Yes.
It can't be now. It's the number of the squad.
No,
and I said
no, the interference when it comes to the issue of interference, Wuti, the management is interfering when it comes to choosing players or the starting lineup. It's like, why you might addressing with game number 11, with game number 15. So now we're left with 8 games. So now so the problem you would see people back select what. Guys, people also have that's why I said Angi Piggies in Dai show. But why you promote? Because now you're losing the league. Like says you're gonna so good, you're not gonna win it. This is the same thing as yes. It's the same numbers. So it's the same thing ANC wa Kado. So Kado so kuma media briefing. Also state something as if I lose, just know it's because of this. Yabo mentality. I think what I do here, it's doing the same thing now. So now it's like an excuse. I was a coach, but the management was the one selecting or that. When it comes to squad in, I do understand that, and why even when the season started with some of the players like Bani, you understand that one I need piggies, but yeah.
Okay. Firstly, remember which mangabe usign like as a coach, kunama like there are certain clauses, there are certain things that you cannot talk about. Kona isn't nje kumele zihlale ziyisecret. Ngeke uvele usifike nje ukuthi hayi uscreama ungikhethele ama player or something like that.
So rest in peace.
So you need to find ways to actually tell which okay so. And then the other thing which for I said mangaba figu coaching I feel like ukuthi u coward firstly ukuthi usaba ukuba ne squad is cool. The Pirates is a big team. Ukuthi it's allowed to have big like many players actually so that ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi umaneuver lapho nalapha. So ubuya from the small team mhlambe nama player 21 wazi ukuthi okay ngine 18 yani kusela ama player few nyano uyakwazi ukuba motivate and then wanikeza ithemba. But when we having 45 players, 50 players, it's difficult to motivate those people because of already uzomela ushintshe the whole 18 and then uze mhlambe nenye futhi 18 and sasisho lento sithi uqale ngento yokugcina uqale ngokuperforma and then wagcina like ngoku explore manje sekazama ukuhlanganisa lapho ukuhlanganisa khona. That's why now sekazo complain because of obviously Pirates was winning. Like my call, no one was complaining ukuthi Pirates yadliwa. So you cannot talk about ukuthi interference abobanban because of Pirates is winning at that moment. We are taking credit.
And remember indaba yokuthi they had a big squad. They hoped ukuthi they'll go far, go Champions League. Yeah. Unfortunately abakhonanga. So indaba squad is cool was supposed to aid him. Mabalokuba a fixture eba congested Champions League ama cup games league ukuthi when he gets injuries akhona ukwenza akhona ukuba nama replacement ready ukuthi azokhona ukuassist a team. So unfortunately they didn't go further go Champions League and so now it's difficult ukuthi rotate ama player for league pair. Because in league player you need consistency. I have my preferred starting 11, and now manager you have to manage the entire squad. They are not making the match day squad. They are not even sure ukuthi bazodlala for the remainder of the season. You understand? Because now you're trying to manage ukuthi is a starting 11 sakho sibe consistent ukukhona ukuthi o fight for a number 1 go league. So it's unfortunate ukuthi abayanga fair go Champions League. That was the whole point of ukuba ne squad is cool.
Okay, but because Nama was also one of those people against the squad as cool. I felt like even if we were in the Champions League, like the squad was just too much. And the sad thing about the squad is that quality. So like it's now like some of the players they lose
motivation.
Yes, so but they go that same quality of play or something. I was also against that, but now that we know maybe having a bigger squad is a problem, would you advise or do you think it's a good thing for Paris to fully number, yes, but now because the issue is I think most of the players from Pirates were from DDC. That's why they inambi logi edek. Because there even if mongangena go page labo, there are those as nabas with one, but yabo seba kona already but jima ne first team. So what can they do to improve that? Because if it's an issue for what, probably it will be an issue even for the other next coach.
It won't.
Okay.
Pirates has always had a squad that's cool, and you never had a coach or complainer ngokuthi bane squad. And for khona manje I think una majority of ETDC players. Then those players, you take them, you tell them, you talk to them, which okay guys, you are here to gain experience, you are here to just to see ukuthi kwenzakalani la. You are not like yet to play like currently. Maybe in 2 seasons or 3 seasons, we are just trying to give you the first team feeling. Yeah. So at that particular moment, the Pirates, when it's doing great, it's easier to motivate a player amancane ukuthi akwazi ukuthi abekezela ahlale, because also they are cheering land ukuthi okay, yeah, see part history nathi ukuthi I was there when Pirates won in Nedbank, I was there when they won the league. So I understand ukuthi yini like emhlulayo. So if uzohlulwa isquad seBhakania kule season le kuyo, or ablame ukuthi iSundowns can grind ama results, then bazoba support Chiefs. Then I feel good to me now. Then Pirates should do the best thing, but Miguel Hampo coach.
Hi, it's a tough one, but can we move? You have anything to say? Okay.
Right.
So moving on, we have Wayne Rooney. So recently he made a comment about the World Cup. So Wayne Rooney has heavily criticized the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa, labeling it as the worst tournament he ever experienced. So he was speaking in one of the media houses. The former England strikers criticized a lack of atmosphere, dead surrounding while traveling to the games, and the general absence of the World Cup feel. Nothing, noting that it doesn't get worse than South Africa. So in all his critiques, the one that stood out was the lack of atmosphere, the poor traveling experience, the personal and the team failure. So one of the highlights in the story was the reaction of the South African sport officials. So I think even the sport minister, Mackenzie, had something to say about the comment Wayne INZ about the poor the poor king, the poor energy. Is it the energy, the atmosphere? So what is your take on that? Because I think you guys would useful. Because one of the things that people was the issue of the vuvuzelas. I remember that everyone was against the vuvuzela. That's the only thing that I remember. So, what can you say?
About Rooney, they are trying to stay relevant, man. Stats don't lie. Recently, it was shown which 2010 World Cup was the best World Cup since 1970. So, Abu Rooney should have, for a player to enjoy the tournament, he must go far in the tournament. So a tournament was the worst because you left early. People who enjoyed the tournament, you go to Netherlands, their supporters still remember because they win the final. Yeah. You go to Spain, even though they lost. You go to Spain,
they can tell.
They took the grass from the FNB and put it in their museum because they got to the final. So you can't say because of Rooney in England, they came short and then now that's how we're going to measure the tournament. It was one of the best tournaments organized since 1970. And in terms of atmosphere, maybe because Valele a hotel or something, he couldn't feel the atmosphere. It was a vibe for that whole month. It was a vibe in South Africa. So we don't understand, Magati, there was no atmosphere. And you cannot question in the Bama Vuvuzela. That was the culture of the country then.
Yeah.
So you can't come in and say, we must all clap hands, must go like England. We are not England. We have different vibes than Bona. So I mean, it doesn't make sense to me because, man.
Because he further states that so he was describing the traveling to the first game against the USA in the pitch black, right? With no fans around, stating that it didn't feel like a World Cup at all. So the problem ngabantu ukuthi bebanganama fans yes South Africa.
No, I doubt ukuthi kuzoba a problem in South Africa leyo. So it clearly shows ukuthi wena among nama fans awunama fans. There is nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
Mina kwi statement saka Rooney, if besenzwe maybe one of the African, maybe like we race, if it was a black person and an African or a South African, mhlambe bengayenzi sense based on performance yebafana bafana ukuthi they did not go that far yobona yonke lonto le. But now when it comes to ukuthi yena uzositshela ngento, mina 2010 it was one well bribed World Cup. Bayibribe kahle shema imali yabo isebenzile yabona ama brown envelope aphumile. I think like isebenzile because we have this thing in South Africa ukuthi sports siyas-unite. If they say ukuthi it's soccer now, everyone come together, siba united, like nje race I apply at that particular moment. If you check out rugby or cricket, the same thing happens. You're not going to find these intense fan analysis enzeke Morocco ukuthi like white people are fighting black people or people are being told ukuthi no, we become united. So I don't know which in future any singathi sifuna more than that because of the purpose of the sports at the end of the day need to unite us. So with the fact ukuthi bona baphume early, then ingayenza ukuthi vele angabi nale nto lana, maybe nalabo abomadibusenga baba organizele bona they were not appetizing. No, we know they do that. So if bebaze currently ngabona ngo 2025 2026 we have fresh ones now. Wow. Yeah, but for me it was good.
Okay, but do you guys like what was the highlights for you like during the World Cup? One thing that you still remember maybe?
As I was working during 2010, I was working at Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
And remember, Ival didn't have they never hosted the national team. Mm-hmm. They didn't have a training ground facility but the kickoff into ebe lapana eVanderbilt. You know, you bonga cabanga ukuthi igame edlalela lapana kulesa stadium konje yini lesi esingase location. The way a vibe being a call. You know, the streets but we yellow man, you could see something big is happening in the country.
Yeah.
Like maybe Mandela Pumechel. That's how it looked at Vanderbilt. I wish I still had photos Zakon. Like it was a big thing.
Yeah.
So you can't come here and lie and say there was no atmosphere. Tina Sebonile, we were there. Like no one. If I don't think the national team but the vibe was there. They are happy for what was happening. It happens once in one's lifetime. I don't think it will happen again, not unless by Mexico, but Sengai host an Access World Cup. We are always ready.
You don't have any highlights, right?
Oh, yeah. There's Scotland of which we don't have land.
Okay, so moving on, we have the CAF, the AFCON controversy. So the Federation of African Football stripped Senegal of the 2025 African Cup of Nations, the AFCON title on March 17, 2026, declaring Morocco as the new champions. The ruling follows Senegalese walk of protest during the final against Morocco on January 18, and for that, in that case, Morocco was awarded a 3-0 forfeit victory. So the reason for the action was the decision stemmed from the Senegal. So players leaving the pitch in the protests for a late penalty awarded to the Morocco during the final, which violated the competition regulations. So this was one of the, it was spotted from the Article 84. So the final decision was that the Senegal initially won the match by 1-0, but the appeal board overturned the results, awarding the title to the Morocco. So the upcoming action that we should expect is the Senegalese Football Federation declaring they will challenge the decision at the court of the arbitration of sports. So far Morocco is officially declared the champions, making their first title since 1976.
It clearly shows how useless leaders we have. Like, it clearly shows how useless leaders we have. If you can go back to the episode after, we said it, which the way that means in Morocco we win it because of the rules are there. It says if you leave the pitch, and then that means you are forfeiting the match. So if rules are there, what took them so long to interpret something that it's there? So we're having useless people. Even by the time Doctor, like it was said, or it was rumored that Unama deputy I2. So we asking ourselves, why will you have 2 deputies? Then clearly shows which he's not even there to call the shots. Then the North Africans are still actually ruling a continent. But ngale decision then, guys, just imagine these people have been given a medal, they've got the money and everything. So when it comes to those goals, or they are only taking the trophy or just the title by the name.
Remember when we discussed in the coach Morocco leaving?
Yeah.
I said it was due to this title. Okay. But as a nation, man, have some pride, man. Huh? Yes, I think, man, as if you call yourself a footballing nation, you should have some pride. How do you accept a decision in Jalo? You are declared as if it's an election. You are declared a champion by default. Okay, we understand what they are trying to apply the rules, but in a match, gonna fourth official, and the fourth official of each and every game that takes place, the fourth official is there to enforce the laws and rules of the game.
Yeah.
So it's not something that iyohlalelwa phansi ukuthi idiscusswe ukuthi makusokwenzakala kanjani. They have the article, it's article 58. The fourth official should know that off by head ukuthi you can't leave the field of play and then come back.
True.
You understand? So bayivumele kanjani ukuthi ize ifike lapho ukuthi babuye bazodlala baqedelele game. The fourth officials should have applied the rules of the game. Finish and clear. We wouldn't be in this mess had they did their job proper. But now, because of we as African man, we have this thing we learn on the job. It's putting us in this situation we're finding ourselves in.
Yeah.
Immediately okay, Sergio, you cannot continue near short grounding. You are less than 7. You can kick off a game in E7, but you are less than 7, and the game must go on. Failure to do so, you forfeit the game. Finish and clear. Morocco take your cup, finish, but we wouldn't be here.
And that was the plan anyway for Senegal. They were moving, they were leaving the pitch.
Yes.
They forfeit the match.
Exactly.
Because already I'm a decision. So let's give it to them. So hence I will always say these people are useless.
Now someone didn't do their job properly.
All of them.
So what does it say about the governing body, CAF, when it comes to the transparency?
No, it's a shame that this thing happens when one of our own is in leadership of that organization.
Yeah.
You understand? Because as much as they say he was not involved in that process, you charter the decision, but because of he's the face. You talk about CAF, you talk about Patrice Motsepe. and now it's iyamdenta nayo ukuthi that thing happened during his tenure as a president of CAF.
Yeah.
I understand, but it was not supposed to happen from the first place. I still maintain that ukuthi had the fourth official applied the rules of the games, lento le kube ayenzeki. Kube we knew from ngalelo langa ukuthi Morocco won because of Senegal walked out of the pitch.
So if sizoyibona ngaleli hlo ne, if things change ukuthi now we know ukuthi obviously we won't understand the decision right now, but going forward sesiyazi ukuthi cup or whatever, the title isangabuye ize kuwe if you were dropped yabo again, because I think someone who could about the issue who is the Argentina player lower korang Sandla.
Oh, Maradona, 1986.
So does that mean even no Maradona, like the title will be given to the opponent, because now like that was a handball. A big
izinto kumele aboruni bakhuluma ngazo.
Just the handball.
Izinto aboruni kumele bazilwela lezo ukuthi Argentina must be stripped of that title here in England.
But I think it's useless still to say Baba stripped. Intact, man. It's not gonna make any difference. Like currently, the people that were there, they're not even gonna enjoy that thing. Even no Morocco, man. I don't think Morocco can parade using a trophy. No. Because like man, Lento Lenanje is just a waste. I think also just because of ugogo wakhe or umkhulu wakhe or banibani yabona you there, so here let's allow ukuthi even a fourth official will miss that thing, because we've seen a lot of things like eMzansi ukuthi not even eMzansi but like Africa in particular ukuthi when things are happening we are not clued up, we are not like, we don't know exactly what the rule says. We only go and read immediately after something has happened. That's when now we're trying to interpret, oh, this rule says this rule says this, but only to find that thing was there. Yeah. We were questioning into why Bafana Bafana is no longer number one, nani goal difference also, but those rules are there, and then whoever is a team manager who is whatever should be able to know, because if we are going to a certain tournament, we should sit down and analyze. Okay, guys, these are the do's, these are the don'ts. Tournament le, and then we know how, like actually how to do. How can we amateur level? I know which if you leave the ground and then like it can be penny. It's like when you are playing in pool. Once you are big stick pants, then that means you are giving away the game.
Yeah. But I think one of the Morocco did give a statement to Hakimi to say like it's done, like it's not important, as if like Nabo by Guti. It doesn't make sense.
No, man.
Celebrate manje or like I think for most people it did not make sense, and I read somewhere Guti. So now the Senegal team is also going back to the court, which means whatever thing is close to 9 months. So
it's just a waste of time.
And by that time, any AFCON is a so we won't know who's the defending champions.
Hi, moving on to our last topic. It's about the PSL title race. The Mamelodi Sundowns dominance continues. So I just want us to touch on, because we're reviewing the whole thing, to touch on whatever is your highlights or your view when it comes to what is going on currently in the title race.
We're having teams that are losing bangadlalanga, so obviously kumele kuba ama highlights. Ulala phezulu uvuka phansi. Yeah, I've said it even last week. I don't have a problem with Mamelodi Sundowns dominating league. They have a good structure, and then it's paying off at the end of the day. So it will also push other teams to actually learn a thing or two from them. Now this is what we need to do. We need to understand which structures is push around. So far, like we can say which highlight here, like a PSL currently, we've seen. I think I've seen a lot of improvement. We've seen a lot of controversial decision, like so there are so many things that are happening. But it dominates the Sundowns. It's one of the highlights which we should learn a thing, and more especially it dominator like mina, according to mina, we in a like, this is the weakest currently kuwo wonke compared to squad se-Sundowns engeke ngasibona, but still baloku bayadominate.
Yeah, I think, you know, preseason is very important for a team to have a cohesion. Those guys never had a preseason. They were at the Club World Cup, and then straight after the league started, the MTN 8, they started slow. But you can see after AFCON, they've had a preseason manager, even though it was during the season. They've had their preseason. Bafuna structure a team yabo kanjani, because since the turn of the year they haven't lost a game. You know, in the league, I think they're on nine games unbeaten, if not 8.
Yeah.
So it shows ukuthi once a team iyazi ukuthi ifuna ukustructure kanjani, they need to have that planning period ukuthi bafuna ukuthi bayenze izinto ngakhona. So they never had that at the beginning of the season. Hence they had a slow start to the league. They were knocked out of the MTN 8, the Carling Black Label. So now you can see ukuthi, or even the Nedbank, you can see ukuthi they are gradually grinding the results. They are back to that old self. They know how to come back by manage a game. I think it assisted them a break the AFCON babe in this situation they find themselves. We are pound for pound for the league title in the Pirates.
Okay, so there's an article that I read about the famous number 2, Orlando Pirates. So they say people, the fans were like, why Mamelodi kube a Pirates pela that is going against Mamelodi Sundowns? Like, why not other teams? So why Amayama team? Like, do you think Kuti yes, I understand the depth, I understand the dominance, I understand the quality and whatever Mamelodi Sundowns has. But why other teams are so relaxed when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns? Like, why Angas, like, why benga feast and win the title?
I don't
why there's no hanger? Why Mamelodi expect Pirates maybe?
I don't think Oguti it's lack of interest. Yes. I just think Oguti, you know, if you have done something over and over and over again, it becomes second nature. It becomes like it's too easy. You no longer putting effort into it because you have done it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But because a reputation, a builder, a perfection.
Yeah.
Because when you do something, you know what. When I get here, I need to do this again like I did the previous time, so that I can get the same results as told. It's not about what other teams are not trying. Even the famous number 2, they know when it gets to the final hurdle, they always fall short because of now. I think Nabo there's a mental block. Because last week they said it's gone. Basa Sebu number 1. After it round, they were saying the league is gone, but they were still number 1. You understand? I think Naguma player figure that mental block. Shit, we let it slip.
Yeah.
That draw is bulele, and now they're gonna have to find a way of coming with those ones about corner grind my results about what drop, and you look at the final games, you wonder where are they going to drop those points. So it becomes over anxious now. My points so that we can be equal on points if we continue winning our games as well.
Do we have any hope? Uguti maybe the
Arsenal of South Africa.
You can't say that about Arsenal.
It is the Arsenal of South Africa. I don't think I don't even know if we should go back on Shinjo. Like, seriously, I'm just waiting for that day where Kaizer Chiefs will be outnumbered in the support. because of everyone will be supporting Sundowns and Pirates will be supporting Kaizer Chiefs. So then I just waiting for that day to see what's gonna happen. Because like I'm definitely sure that no matter how Chiefs is like dead or whatever it is, but they know it normally gives the Sundowns a tough time. So Orlando Pirates fans are hoping on that day something should happen. Even if maybe a draw or something like the whole. So that will be the day where Kaizer Chiefs for the first time will be outnumbered when it comes to fans. Because of Sundowns will have a lot of supporters, including the Kaizer Chiefs. They are 58 plus the millions of Kaizer Chiefs. And then that 100,000 of Pirates will be supporting Kaizer Chiefs.
So do you think Uti, having a team playing outside of the country like Kubo, is it CAF? What's this?
Yes,
yeah.
Champions League.
Yeah, the Champions League. Do you think it does help for it, and as like it improve the standard or the quality of play when it comes to the team?
True.
Because I've noticed, I was telling Chico this out of camera, Wuti, I think sometimes even amandla kakhulu when it comes to an end. This does not only mean when it comes to the positioning of the log, but even Guma games. I remember the game it was this Kuku Amazulu, where Amazulu played the draw, you know. Yeah, but last minute, it happened again. I think even with Kuku, if I'm not mistaken. So they have that power when it comes to an end. I think it's because of the experience they get from outside. And I think most of the people back about the fatigue that they have, but you will never tell those people when they play, like the way bakoranga corner, you know. So do you think we need more, maybe more, I don't know, maybe more cups for other teams to get the games, you know, having the number of games for them to improve, or to challenge and be part of the CAF tournaments, you know, about CAF Light and the Champions League, what, you know, to be,
When you're saying we need more cups, then that means we will have to eliminate Sundowns or don't count Sundowns, because chances are if you're having more cups, still you are giving it to the same teams that are dominating. Yeah. So one thing again, there was a moment where Peter Msimana was coaching Bafana, and then he used to take a lot of Kaizer Chiefs players. People were complaining, which if I take, but others are saying no, these players are getting match fitness game time. So it depends. I think what's dominating currently, it's the philosophy, the structures of Sundowns. They know what they want. Pirates was doing the same thing. You knew which when it start to hit 75 minutes, then Pirates can score 3 goals or something like that. But they did that in the first half of the season. Yeah. So now they are starting to drop. Hence, they are famous to be Arsenal of South Africa. So like now, Sundowns, instead of okay, they lost some of the games and then they like like that match. So they know now it's do or die now, because other teams are trying to survive the relegation, others are fighting for a top 8. So anything can happen. So if Bona they keep on collecting points while our Pirates they are still drawing then it gives them an advantage.
Yeah, I think you can never take away the CAF Champions League experience.
Yeah.
I think it builds a strong mental fitness that competition, playing away. You know, sometimes the pitch where you are it's not suitable. The fans are not making it comfortable for you as well. So I think you can never question the experience that comes with playing Champions League football.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Actually progressing, because other teams are not.
Oh, they are just playing.
It does.
Thank you so much, guys. I think this is the end of it. Unless maybe you have something to say.
Ding.
Agahambe. Okay.
Ding Jordan.
Jordan.
Agahambe.
How can you secure response send Standard Bank?
Standard Bank.
Agahambe.
He was back in a very strong position.
Standard Nedbank whether bekakhona or bekangekho besilokhu sizoza.
Yeah, but
Adidas belokhu izoza.
for the mere fact that Buzz Akon, I think
No, but akahambe
it puts him.
Uye.
Yeah, I think it puts him in a position ukuthi
mdala.
yeah no. Uyasebenza uDeni.
No, I can talk to you Zeus Zami Bafana. No, udeni akahambe.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, no, thank you so
Sabo.
much for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't.
Subscribe, no subscribe.
Subscribe.
Sasimphethe.
Isala Yumzile, hit that button. See you guys next week.
Yes.
Spend some money, don't just a dream.